1021.09. That is my best by far, and I blew about 2 seconds on that little technical downhill section on the back. And it's not that far off from the baseline setup. Let's just take a look at it here. The minor changes are I made it 50-50 with 2 clicks. I went ahead and got the toe in up front to a negative, bumped the anti-roll bar up front to a medium. I took a little bit of the camber out of the front and added a little bit to the rear. Let's see, the bump stiffness is down to 10 in the front, and then 8 and 10 in the rear. And then the rear is also, instead of being a negative, I've got that to a plus. We're still on the OEM back here. And 1 pound of pressure in all the tires. Now basically, it might sound like a lot, but from the baseline, in order to get to 50-50, you're just going to do 1 click on the front left and 1 click on the front right spring perches to lift each of those by one notch. That gets you to 50-50. 1 click here gets you to negative. Drop this to medium, and then 10 and 10, 8 and 10, 8 and 10, and let's get this one here to a positive. I'm going to apply just to see what those changes did. You can see my that's already dropped my my camber here just a teeny bit by doing the by making it to 50-50. And so we're going to add a little bit to these back here. I'll go ahead and apply that. Looks like we might need 1 more. I don't remember exactly. Oh, almost forgot tire pressure. 2 clicks for each tire. That actually can adjust these sometimes. And that is not, I don't think that's exactly what I had, but I mean, it just shows you it's not that far off from where it is. That might actually be a 481, 524. Something is a little bit off because I think it was 3.2. Is that it? I think that was it. Just because it's 3.2. Each of these from the front left to the front right was off by 1. This one was down 1, and this one was down 1 from these other 2. And that seemed to kind of just hold me in place and kept it holding to there better. But let's go check. I'll go back to my setups. Actually, I guess I could just cancel and it should go back to what it was. Cancel. Yeah, something's slightly off because it's 484 and 485. I wonder if I did I may have raised all 4 of them up by 1. Something in there is a little, but it's not that far off from the baseline, just so you've got the basic gist there. And it's a lot more confident drive. It's just it's a touch more stable than the baseline by far. And takes the curbs a lot better when you get to them. And as you can see there from my screw up in that technical downhill section, it saves pretty well too when you do mess it up. So there's that. Enjoy. Hope it helps.